we are going to be going over the top Daredevil missing questions that we have, leaving the first actual series from the Netflix series, transitioning over to the Disney Plus series Born Again. So again, if you're listening to this, we're 2 days away. I'm going to go ahead and give you the first one. Is what do we do with the Elektra character? Considering the fact she's so crucial to the Daredevil character.
I gotta say, I'm super psyched for this. Yo, 2 more days. I can't wait. Yo, getting super excited. What do we do with the Elektra character? Bring her back, bro. She was crucial to the storyline. As we last left off in Defenders, she was the main big baddie in Defenders. And, you know, as they say, you don't see the bodies. Technically, they're not dead. So,
okay.
I think she's still out there alive.
You think she's still out there alive? So, just a little recap of what happened in the Defenders. Like, the whole building just collapsed on her and Matt. And then in season 3 of Daredevil, we see Matt laying in a bed. And we have, like, Electric was never spoken about ever again after that.
Like I said, it's implied that Elektra died because technically they both should have been dead because they both had a building collapse on both of them. So, I mean, by the grace of God, I don't know how he survived, but thank God we did because we got a great season in season 3. His mother raised him. That's where he found out he had a mother still alive that was a nun.
Didn't know that was his mother at first.
At first he didn't know, but I mean, it was hinted in the storyline that we were going to get his mother to come back and reprise to meet his son, which was great. It was I thought it was lovely.
Yeah, but with this Elektra situation, considering the fact that, well, okay, so I'm trying to remember. Iron Fist, he was the key to opening up Kunlun in the bottom of that building, or was the reason why they needed him again? He was the key for something.
He was the key to open the Kung Lao and the rest of the five. Don't quote me on this, but I think it was the 5 dimensions.
Okay, so is it possible? I don't know if that's what they plan on going with it in this Born Again TV show, but is it possible that Elektra may have fell into the portal or something, hence why we have no idea where she's at this point?
It could be that, or it could be that she probably has amnesia, or she was in a coma for however long this series takes from the last Daredevil season. Dang, when was the last time we had Daredevil? Dang, it's been a while.
The last episode of Daredevil season 3. Season 3 came out in 2018.
Damn, 2018. It's 2025.
Yes.
And I believe this might be taking place in 2027. Wow, it's been a while.
So you have to consider also, this isn't part of the question, that the blip is in play here.
It is. I mean, we can't forget about it.
Yeah, so the blip is in play. So we're in a 5-year time jump, possibly, because, like you said, this is canon to the original Marvel storyline, but at the same time, we're trying to get away from the galactic aspect of things, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So going back to the Elektra thing, it's been how many years now? Because with the blip in play, I'm now a little bit confused. If we go from 2018 to now, so the blip happened when?
And I want to say it was 2019.
2019. So 2019, that makes it
5.
Yes.
2024.
Plus 5 more.
2029.
29 or 30.
Okay.
If that's if we're including the blip in here.
Okay.
So I would think she has to show up in this series. excuse me, well, in this season, she has to show up in this season, whether it be at the end of the season cameo or something, but she has to come back in the season.
She has to. She was his main love interest, yo. Like, if we're gonna get everything canon, you gotta bring everybody back. I mean, that goes for the Defenders, that goes for the Punisher, that goes for Elektra and the Hand. So you gotta bring them back. And damn, so MCU takes place in 2027 right now, as of Captain America: Brave New World. So we're taking place in 2027. Okay. Damn. So we are technically 2 years ahead of actually talking right now of 2025. Wow, okay. This is crucial because a lot has happened within the time with the blimp and all that, the snap. I mean, damn, where do we go from this? Like, I mean, I'm just super excited that we get to see Daredevil, Charlie Cox, come back and reprise his role. And as we know, we've been talking about this for a while, that it's supposed to be just like the Netflix TV series. So I'm super psyched. I can't wait. But do we need Elektra? Like season 1? Do you think we need her like in the beginning, or like for the main storyline?
She needs to be teased somewhere.
I think she needs to be teased. A cameo would be good.
Right. Like if we could just like have like a little branch off side story in this season where, oh, there is a very skilled martial artist, a woman, beautiful woman. And he's like, Elektra. And then like we see her at the end in like the black hood, or you see her with, well, you're the martial arts weapons guy. What kind of weapon did she have?
Damn, what she had last time?
She had like the two little Raphael things. What do they call those?
Sai?
I guess.
Then they're called Sai, yeah. Look it up. Yeah, I think it's called Sai. S-I-S-A-I. Sai, whatever they call them.
Yes, size.
Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Yo, it's been a while since I watched
No. They're twin katanas. No, I'm tripping. Nope. I lied. No. I'm sorry.
Katanas are swords.
Yep, you're right. I'm sorry.
Saya or Saya is how they say it in Japan.
Okay.
Japan. But overall, like, yeah, so like Donatello.
That's Raphael.
Oh, Raphael, my bad. But I'm getting a little excited here, yo. Like I do agree. Like I don't think Elektra should be the main, like she shouldn't come back to be the part of the main plot. Like we need to do the same thing like season 1, rewind and go back to Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio's character as Kingpin and Daredevil, trying to figure out where their roles placed in New York City. As we know, Daredevil stops being a vigilante and becomes a full-time lawyer, and Kingpin decides to be the mayor of New York and tries to change the world and try to also stop vigilantes from, wreaking havoc in the city, which is going to be pretty interesting because, they have a standoff. They have a somewhat of a treaty or a contract where they're not allowed to evade each other's space. As long as they don't cross the line, they won't have to cross each other's path, which is pretty interesting because at the end of the day, you could tell that both these people, like both these guys, miss the old days. One misses being a villain, one misses being a vigilante, and they're itching for a fight. So it's
like
gonna be pretty
known. Yeah, it's known. Like time has passed, and it's
like their demons are trying to come out. That's what's sick about it. Like you could tell, like they just want to put hands on each other, and I'm waiting for that. That's what we want to see as Daredevil fans, bro. Like seeing Kingpin and Matt Murdock going at it with each other. That's what we want.
Okay, so question number 2 is, where would you like Foggy Nelson and Karen Page to be at in this particular reboot?
Ooh, this is gonna be pretty interesting. So, where do I start with this? Okay, Karen Page. Let me start with Karen Page, the love interest. I think she's gonna.
Hold on, before you start that, as far as love interest, remember Frank Castle is in play in this season.
Oh yeah, shit. Let me not forget John Bento, the greatest Punisher of all time, bro. I don't care what nobody said. Y'all can debate me on the comment section below, but that's my man right there. John Bento comes back to reprise his role as Punisher. We can't forget about that. He's in the teaser trailer. He's also friends with Karen Page.
They're love interests.
I don't know about that. I think like he sees her kind of like a daughter he never had.
A daughter? I'm maybe I'm not reading this right when I see them on screen together, but I feel like there's something there romantically. So? Yeah, there's something there romantically.
I didn't get that from. Maybe I gotta go back and relook at these scenes again, but I didn't get that from Daredevil or the Punisher. I feel like they have some type of mutual respect for each other. He does feel like he needs to look out for her, kind of like a daughter, but that's just me. But Karen Page, I'm gonna assume that Daredevil and her had a thing with each other in the past off screen, and they're trying to work it out to see where things go. But as we know, Matt Murdock doesn't just don't take no L's, yo. He moves on. As we know, She-Hulk. That's another thing too. We could need to talk about that, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. We can talk about that later. But as you know, Matt Murdock's the player, bro. He gets it in when he gets it in. I mean, I ain't mad. I mean, supposedly he's supposed to have a new love interest in the teaser trailer. I don't remember her name, but he's moved on, and I think Karen Page is trying to figure out whether they should rekindle their relationship, and I think that's what they're gonna go for. And I can kind of see it. Do I really care about it? Nah, not really. I mean, Matt Murdock's Matt Murdock, bro. He's a player. He gonna get it in when he gets it in. And then Foggy Nelson. Oh, this is gonna be interesting because there's rumor that has it that he might not make it.
You don't think he's gonna make it?
I don't know. This is for rumors, but this is what I'm hearing. I don't know. I mean, this would add so much tension to the plot, bro. And as we know, we're getting Poindexter back as
Dex.
Bullseye.
Dex.
And we getting him back as Bullseye, bro. And I can see him coming after all his close loved ones. So if it's possible that Foggy might not come back, who knows? It would add more tension to cause him to come after his enemies or get him to come back and reprise his role as the vigilante Daredevil. I think that might be the push that caused him to come back. And I think Foggy is all for it. Because we have to remember, Foggy was always on his side with it before he knew that Matt Murdock was the villain. I mean, the vigilante. And at first, he was against the idea when he found out, but then he realized that Hell's Kitchen does need Daredevil, bro. So I could see him losing his best friend and then be like, I think I need to come back as Daredevil and stop these vigilantes from wreaking havoc in my city.
I don't. Did Dex ever know what Daredevil's true identity was? I don't think he did.
I want to say yes. It's been a while.
I don't think he did. I really don't think he did.
Did he know?
No, because I think he just came.
No. He didn't. He didn't know. Yeah, he did.
Okay, so
yeah. Because the ending did prove it. Yeah.
Okay, so I would think probably Muse would probably take out Foggy if that ended up happening, but this leads into my next question, because I don't think Foggy and Karen's gonna die. I think one or the other, but I feel like this leads into this question: do we ever get revenge for James Wesley?
I don't know. I mean, the show hasn't come out yet, but I mean, should we?
I kind of feel like Kingpin's kind of been beating around the bush with it, and especially in season 3, where he's like, well, Karen's always been nervous when it comes down to being around him because she knows that he's going to kill her at some point as soon as he finds out. So
I'm going to go with a no.
Going with a no?
Yeah. I think it would add more mystery going forward, but at the same time, I mean, damn, I don't know. Like, what do you think?
I feel like it's time to bring it to the forefront. Like we waited 3 seasons now. Like it's kind of like what James Wesley was like his best friend, my employer.
My employer. It kind of gives me that Dr. Robotnik and his sidekick, his employee. I don't know, bro. Are we gonna get it? I don't think it's that important, but I mean, I think we kind of know who did it.
We kind of know. He kind of knows who did it.
I think so.
I guess. All right. Next one is, what are the plans for the Defenders?
I say bring them back. I think this is what the perfect opportunity to bring back everybody for the Defenders, if not all, but most.
If we can just scratch Iron Fist off, I think I'll be good.
I mean, at this point, you might as well bring them all back. I mean,
put somebody else there if we don't need him.
I mean, you could replace him with a different actor. Look,
it's not the actor; it's just the character itself.
It's the actor for me, bro. He was terrible.
I'm not gonna say he's bad. It's just the way they wrote it. It was just bad.
So you okay with him coming back then?
I have no problem with him. It's just the character. So
what do you mean by that? Like, are you talking about like make a new version of him?
No, don't no. How many Defenders are there? It's just a 4-person team, or is it other Defenders you can go with?
4-person team.
Okay, so you're gonna have to change that up. You got to put somebody else.
Because it's Finn Jones. Finn Jones was Iron Fist, and I don't really care for him, to be honest with you. But like, I mean, if you're gonna bring them all back, because they're technically all canon, I mean, you might as well bring them all back. But like the way I think you should bring them back, okay, I think you should bring back Punisher, Jessica Jones, and Daredevil, and then let Iron Fist and Luke Cage come back for Heroes for Hire, whether that's a TV show or individual shows. I think you need to make them as a duo, because we got a hint of it in Luke Cage season 2.
Mm-hmm. Like we got like
that was amazing.
Episode or 2 or something like that.
Yeah, they were rocking the Wu-Tang, bro. You can't forget about that. That fight scene in the warehouse, bro. That shit was like that. Yo, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, yo. Enter the 36 chambers, bro. For those who know, yo.
All right, and last but not least, I gotta say, she is a real one. What are the plans for the wife, Vanessa?
I think she's crucial to this storyline, bro. Like, she is the motivation that Kingpin keeps going, bro. She was his love interest. Like, you need to have that. Because you know that Daredevil knows who Vanessa and who Wilson Fisk is at the same time. Vice versa. Fisk knows who freaking Matt Murdock is. This is important. Remember what he told him at the end? You cross that line, I'll come back after you. I'll come after you and your wife, bro. It don't matter where you hide her. I will find you.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, when he threatened him at the end of season 3, he was like, I will go after Vanessa first or something like that. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, something like that. And then he was like, you can tell everybody who I am, but how you think they will respond to you getting beaten up by a blind man?
It's one of the hardest lines I've ever heard, yo. Where like, damn, bro, he threatened that man. Pull that mask off quick as shit, too.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I want you to remember this face, because I'm the man who put you down on the ground, bro. That shit was tough.
It was. So, for Vanessa, for me, I agree with you. She's very, very crucial to this, to the Kingpin storyline in general. Like, it's not like you just go out there and get remarried if we're going to keep this thing canon to the actual first 3 seasons. So, I will say this.